This is the time to unfold our human genius and humanity. Where is this lady? These men who've been selling these carpets in Xinjiang in China. And where are these men who were set in Tokyo? These ladies in Portugal. This man, his restaurant who fed me in Cordoba. This young boy who sold me food. This man who explained to me about the authentic Arabic toothbrush. This lady who I cared for whilst I was walking in Tuscany. These young musicians I cared for in New York. This lovely lady who was knitting in the Amish country, and the husband who has a farm. These ladies in Sapa, Vietnam, northern rice terrace bordering China. This gentleman who was working hard in Hong Kong. This lady who was gathering recycling boxes in Kowloon, Hong Kong. This gentleman who extended his hand and shared his knowledge in Macau. This gentleman who shared his wealth of experience in Macau. These two gents who shared their valued time in China. These nuns who explained to me about the church in northern Italy. This lady who took me on a path of her daily walk. These ladies who took me and shared their heritage in Korea, South Korea. This gentleman who was struggling on the side of the road in Chennai, India. This gentleman who was on the sidewalk in Fifth Avenue, New York, inspiring. This elderly gentleman who was a farmer in Japan. This lady who shared her values of God in London. This couple who shared their knowledge and skills of art and dance in London. This First Nation American Indian in Navajo Nation of the United States. These young entrepreneurs on a train journey in Russia. This Orthodox monk in Minsk, Ukraine. This lovely lady in Seychelles, Maha. This gentleman in Praslin Island who actually lent me his bicycle to go around the island. This gentleman who explained to me about his religious path. This veteran in the US sharing his experience in California. This man who was sleeping in good times on the bench of Central Park. What happened to these two beautiful men in Central Park, Grand Central? Where are they? Are they hungry? These women who've been working hard to earn a living and life in the market, in the scorching heat of Accra's, sub-Saharan Africa's temperatures. How are they coping? A child strapped to the back, child in the front. These ladies, how are they coping during these most challenging times in our times? These elderly people of Japan, how are they coping with life? This gentleman in the Boston Common, how is his life? This lady in Madeira and the Azores, what happened to her? This skillful lady who's dancing in the middle of Sevilla, earning her living, and these two students, they're doing their part. How are they doing with life? It is a reminder what happened to this young man who was herding this camel in Hyderabad, this man who was selling pan in India, these youngsters who are trying to make a living, a daily wage earners, and this person in Palma, Mallorca, and this lady in Barcelona. Where are these people? It's time for us to extend